Hi, this is Bill Brower for Inside Edge Systems, Easy Language Learning by Example Tutorial number 1.01. In this lesson, you will learn the syntax of Easy Language. Without proper syntax, you cannot program in Easy Language. Each of the bulleted points in this presentation is a lesson to be learned, and there are 8 of them. You will learn how to create an analysis technique, and there are 3 types of analysis techniques. We will be working with the first type called an indicator. An example of an indicator is a moving average. In this exercise, we will be plotting the prices of the symbol on the chart and connecting those prices with lines. Indicators are created using plot statements. Each plot statement is immediately followed by a number between 1 and 99. A maximum of 99 plot statements are allowed in an indicator. So it looks like this, plot 13. What you want plotted and a description is enclosed in parentheses. There is a comma between what you want plotted and the description. The description is enclosed in quotes and is limited to 11 characters. It can be smaller, cannot be bigger. So we have plot 13, and we're going to be plotting the closing price with a comma separating it from the description, which is close price in quotes. Spaces are often used to make the code more readable, but are almost always ignored, and there is a semicolon at the end of every complete line of code. So we have now a completed line of code with the semicolon. There are only 6 prices in TradeStation. Shorthand for open is the letter O, H for high, L for low, C for close, V for volume, I for open interest, which is for future contracts only, or options. So here we have the completed statement, plot 13, open paren, C for close price, comma, and then in quotes the description, close price, end parentheses with a semicolon. That's all it takes to create a plot statement. We'll see what it looks like in TradeStation. Okay, so here we are in TradeStation, the charting environment. We want to go to the menu and click on View, Development Environment. And here we're going to create an indicator. From the menu, I click on File, New, Indicator. I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call it LBE for Learning by Example _ 1.01. It is for charting or radar screen, so those are okay. I'm going to click on OK, and you'll notice that a tab is opened up at the top of this called LBE _ 1.01 with an asterisk. The asterisk means that the code is not verified, not saved. And down here near the bottom, partway to the right of the screen, it says not saved, not verified. We will fix that after we write the code. I need 4 plot statements. PLOT number 1, open paren, with the O for the open price, comma, and I need open quotes, parentheses, semicolon. I'm going to do that for the high, low, and close, but plots 2, 3, and 4. And plot 4 will be our last one. Plot 4. And C for close. Okay, now we have 4 plot statements, open, high, low, close. We need to set the properties of that, but take a look down here. When we started typing, it was not saved and not verified. We will now save and verify it. So go to the right click in the background and click on verify. You can also click the F3 button on your keyboard for verifying. You will notice that there's a bug in the code. I have failed to put a semicolon after plot 2 statement, and TradeStation will move the cursor to the location where the problem occurred to notify me that's where it found an error. I now put in the required semicolon and try to verify a second time. Here I am successful. It says saved and verified. Right click again in the black background of the code. Go to, this time, properties at the end, and we will check our properties. We may want this thing to update every tick, and if so, we put a check mark in the update value interbar tick by tick. We do not need to have loading additional data for cumulative calculations. That is generally for exponential functions, and will be used generally in radar screen, not in charts. Our chart style tab, we want to make sure we have set each one of these to a line chart. Open, high is line, low is line, and close. Let's, for the fun of it, choose a dotted line for the closing information. We'll go to the chart colors, and the open price, let's leave that set at yellow. The high price we'll set for magenta, the low price for cyan, and the close price we will make white. One other important property is the scaling. If you click on the scaling tab, drop down and make sure that the right axis is set for same axis as underlying data. If we click on the default button here, it will set all future indicators to these very same parameters, which we do not want, so we don't click on that. I click on OK, and you will notice that once again at the bottom of the screen it says not saved, not verified. When you make a change to the properties, it does unverify the code. Right click again, go to verify, and now my code says saved and verified. Here is where I will want to then return to the chart, and I will click from the menu on Insert Indicator and go down to or up to the LBE 1.01 indicator and insert that on my chart. Clicking, I have no inputs, so I click on OK, and this is what that indicator looks like. That's it for lesson 1.01. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something. This is Bill Brower. Thanks for listening.